Good morning, children. How are you? In our last poem, we felt very bad and we were unhappy to see that the tree, the river, the air, the animals, and the earth are asking for help. They are very sad due to the activities of mankind. Today, also, we are going to discuss a speech given by Sarvan Suzuki, a 13-year-old girl from Canada, on 11th June 1992 at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. In the lesson, Children Speak Up. This is Sarvan Suzuki. She has given a speech in the year 1992, what we are going to discuss today. That time she was 13 years old, but still she is working for ECHO. What is ECHO? Environmental Children's Organization. This organization helps to protect the nature, the animals, and the earth. She create awareness among people by conducting various campaigns, children. Till now she is working for it. So today let us discuss the speech given by her. Come on, children, listen her speech. Hello, I am Sarvan Suzuki, speaking for ECHO. What is ECHO? The Environmental Children's Organization. They are a group of 4, 12, and 13-year olds who came from Canada trying to bring about a difference. They want to change the attitude of the people towards the earth, towards the animals, and towards the natural resources what are available for us. Who are there in that group? Vanessa Sooty, Morgan Gisela, Michael Quick, and Sarvan Suzuki. They have come all the way from Canada, children, traveling 6,000 miles and by raising funds. They didn't borrow money from anywhere. They have raised funds and by themselves they have come. They are just 12 and 13 years old at that time. Today, she wants to speak about future generations to come. She is very much concerned about the future generations. The natural resources are being used very badly that they are depleting day by day. That natural resources won't be available for us. And also the animals are becoming extinct. The animals what our ancestors have seen, we haven't seen. What we see, our grandchildren are not going to see it. So she is very much concerned about it. Not only animals and the nature, but also she is concerned about all the people in the world. She says, I am here to speak on behalf of all the starving children around the world whose cries go unheard. There are many children, those who don't have food to eat, they starve, they die of starvation. They don't have food, there is nobody to take care of them. So she speaks on their behalf. All the starving children around the world, nobody listens to their cries. And she is here to speak not only about human beings but also the animals who are dying day by day. See, these are the animals who die. Why? Because we cut the trees and take their habitat. We pollute everywhere. There is air pollution, there is water pollution, there is pollution everywhere, which is making earth a dangerous place for animals to live. Not only animals but also human beings are in danger. You can see in the picture how animals are dying. It's just a selected picture, but there are many animals who are dying, who are becoming extinct. They die because we are making dangerous place by creating pollution. Yes, she is afraid to go out. You know why? She's afraid to go out in the sun. She's telling in her speech. Why? Because there are holes in ozone layer. You can see a sun picture is seen. In that, a hole is there. From that hole, what happens? The ultraviolet rays directly fall on us and We suffer from various diseases due to the direct contact with ultraviolet violet rays. The ozone layer filters the ultraviolet rays, but now what happened? The ozone layer is having so many holes. Why? The pollution what we are creating, it's going up and making big holes in it. So ultraviolet rays are not getting filtered. Like we drink filter water. Yes, so that we save ourselves from different diseases. In the same way, direct sun rays have ultraviolet rays. So those will be filtered by ozone layer, but ozone layer is depleting day by day and making rays dangerous, and we are suffering from so many diseases due to that. And also, she is afraid to breathe the air. Why? There is pollution everywhere. There is pollution everywhere. She feels that everywhere there are chemicals. She's afraid to breathe the air. And she's also sharing a memory of her. She used to go for fishing with her father, it seems, in Vancouver, her hometown. In Vancouver, her hometown. So, what did she find there? She found fish full of cancer. Okay, when she went for fishing with her father, she found fishes full of cancer. Why? Why are they suffering from cancer? Because the water is being polluted. There's so many chemicals in the water that even fish are developing cancers. And also, now we hear about many animals and plants. Our ancestors have heard about different animals and plants what we haven't seen. That means they have vanished. What do you mean by vanished? They have disappeared. Day by day, so many animals and plants are disappearing. What is what are we doing? We are making earth an unsafe place to live in. Okay? She. Who is she here? Sarvan Suzuki. What is she doing? She's creating awareness by her speech, by her words. She dreamt of rainforest, it seems. What the picture, what you see here is a rainforest, different rainforest where there will be so many animals, birds, butterflies, everything will be there. It will be a very beautiful place to see, full of trees, full of greenery. But do you find such kind of forest now? No, we don't find. There are very few forests. Yes? Did anybody think of them? No, nobody is thinking of them. So she's telling now, here you may be delegates. Here you may be delegates of your government, business people, organizers, reporters, or politicians. So many of you are here today. You are attending this conference. You are listening to me. But but all of you are mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles. Moreover, you are also a child of some parent. What is she telling? Every one of us are here to listen and to pass on the message. And also she is telling that we all are a family. We all are a family, 5 billion strong family. Not only we human beings share the same air, same water, and soil, but there are 30 million species, those who are sharing same air, same water, and same soil. Do you agree, children? See, animals don't breathe a different air, we don't breathe a different air. Yes, we Indians don't breathe a different air, Americans don't breathe a different air. All of us share the same air. The boundaries, the government can't separate air, water, and soil. All of us, what are we doing? We are sharing same air, same water, and same soil. Boundaries can't be divided, species can't be divided. Every one of us, whoever have life, they are sharing the same thing. No one can stop it. Yes, so I am only a child, yet I know we are all in this together. All of us are together here. No one is different. No one is blind. Yes, she's telling, I am in my anger, I am not blind, and in my fear, I am not afraid to tell the world how I feel. She's telling, I'm not blind, and I'm also not afraid to tell that what you all are doing is wrong. What you all are doing is wrong. If every one of us together, if we come together, and if we work together, and the money what we spend on war, if we spend on ending poverty and also developing our nature, saving environment, the earth will be a very beautiful place to live in. She's also telling, see, a kindergarten child, a kindergarten child. What age kindergarten child will be? 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. But what we teach them? We teach them how to behave in the world. We teach them not to fight with others. Yes, we teach them to respect others. We teach them to clean up the mess and not to hurt the other creatures. But are we really following this? A small child we are teaching it. But are we elders following it? We are greedy. Yes, we all are greedy. Then why do you go out and do the things you tell not to do? What we are telling small children not to do, what are we doing? We are doing those things. So, as parents, what we do is we comfort our child. Don't worry, everything is fine. Do you think really everything is fine? No, everything is not fine. Right now, you have to take care. Otherwise, the world is going to suffer definitely. The world is going to suffer. So, all of us together should work. We should work together and make a better place for everyone to live on the earth. So, what her father used to say, it's in, you are what you do, not what you say. So, simply don't say, show in your actions. So, let us challenge our challenge. I challenge you. Please make your actions reflect your words. So, she is asking people to change themselves so that our future generation will be helpful. Okay, children? And she has ended her speech by thank you for listening. You have to read the lesson, children, and you have to write and learn the hard words. See the hard words: environmental, organization, starving, children, vanishing, delegates, governments, organizers, billion, government. Okay, government is repeated one more time. Poverty, kindergarten, greedy, conferences, challenge, border, comfort, creator, politician, reporter. Thank you.